Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, where we are a day away from the target release date. Not a release date, just a target for what the studio was hoping for of July 8th, of a general area of time for a Sim Update 3 release, and that's tomorrow, so hopefully we're not too far away from a public release. I feel like, at least with my personal experience with the beta, that it's been, well, minus that one beta build a couple weeks ago that broke autopilot and stuff like that, it's been the greatest improvement in performance, at least from my side of my experience with the sim, which is tons of hours into it. And yeah, I feel like it's a pretty steady build, and hopefully it is somewhat close to being released to the public. So hopefully everybody's having a fantastic Monday, and we're going to be flying in my favorite aircraft in the sim, the Cessna Sky Courier, and I mean, the thing's just awesome. I love it. Especially after the nonsense of flying that horrendous DC-3 the other day. That was just ridiculous. But alright, so we're going to have to pick a random spot for this, even though I don't want to be at a gate, but that's alright. Got some stormy weather up in New York. Hello, Valero, Christian, and Omar. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Let's get out of here. Let's do something real quick. Hang on, it's going to be blank for a couple seconds. Need to open up some things here. And I want to make sure it doesn't... Okay, we're good. Alright, so we're going to be doing short hop flights today, not a long flight. Just going to do whatever short missions we have. Like, here we go, 56 miles, not bad. But yeah, that DC-3 flight was just not fun in the slightest. So immediately got rid of that as quickly as I possibly could, and don't plan on flying that for a very long time. Which is a shame. I love that plane, but there we go. 7 grand for only 56 nautical miles, not bad. Excellent. Oh, nope, hang on, before we get inside, let's go ahead and do this. And a little bit of this. And a tad bit of that. There we go. Now we're good. Refresh that. I'm ready to start my flight. Get this thing on up. Pumping iron at the gym. Very nice, Valero. Very nice. Ouch, as I hit the microphone. And doing a mission in Pilabs. Very nice, Omar. Hopefully you're having a fun time with it. Get the bleed air on, auto, feather, and our heat. Excellent. Since we're only going 56 nautical miles, we'll go to 10,000 for now. If we're in the clouds, we'll break over that. I don't really want to see clouds the whole time. And then we are heading to Kilo Whiskey Romeo India. K-Rye. And just double check that, make sure we're going to the right... Yep, we are. Perfect, we're all set up. Love it. I love flying a plane that functions like it's supposed to. Such a different experience. Just turn it all on, why not? Taxi lights going. Let's go ahead and get a pushback, please. Turn that crap off. But yeah, this is... I think it's my favorite plane in the whole sim. Just always a blast flying this. Plus, it's seen some updates through Sim Update 1, Sim Update 2 as well. And I feel like it flies a lot better. It's not as overpowered on the ground. Like, it's a lot easier to just keep things under control with it. Much better to land now as well than it... Because before the updates, landing this thing was always really weird. It always felt like no matter what you did, it was a hard landing. And that's no longer the case, which is great. Alright, where were the arrows going? I wasn't listening. As usual, we got a hefty taxi. I mean, it's a relatively small airport, so not too crazy of a taxi going on here. You refuel in the website, you don't refuel in the sim. The underscore is definitely something that's... I'm so used to it now, I don't even pay attention to it, but it's absolutely annoying. No doubt about it. Wait, did it want me to go... Oh, now I can't get the arrows back. Oh, well, whatever, I'll just go to a runway and take off. Let me look at what they said, because I wasn't listening. Hold short of runway 22. Alright, where's that? I have no idea about New York airports. It should be this one. Okay. So, yeah, we'll just taxi up here and go straight down. Perfect. Around to the frozen AI traffic that some of them are still doing. Hey Z, I got a question. Why does my plane doesn't follow the flight plan properly in career? It's because you are not setting your autopilot correctly. We'll go into it here once we're up in the air. Hey Barry, hello, hello, and Mr. Rowdio dude, hello to you as well. Welcome, welcome. I'm a bit busy this week. Might not get time to fly much for the... Oh, it's all good, Barry. We actually got some new aircraft in our airliner, so if you've joined up with our multiplayer company, you'll see we have a Grand Caravan now. I got rid of the Beaver because it didn't seem like many people were interested in flying that one, so that's gone. And I'm working on a couple things that I want to get to it, and I think my next purchase for the company is going to be a TBM 930, so that'll be on the list here shortly, and I think we'll get a Diamond as well. So we got a couple cool new planes coming to the multiplayer career, or multiplayer company that we have going on Pilops, which has been a blast. I've been flying a ton lately because of that program. It's just been nice. I've been down into Mexico already with my Cessna here and just going all over the place. I was originally doing another long mission yesterday, but it was just getting too late, and I was like, I'm not waiting. I just turned it all off and left. But for this stream, we're going to be doing short hops. Nothing too long of a flight. Because this first one we're doing is only 56 nautical miles. Alright, get our heading set up here. And then since you're in career mode, you're always going to have a basic flight plan already set up for you. So what we're going to do, it'll be a bit different here. I'll just not do it anyways. But so, I'll do it in the air. It's easier to explain. Let's go ahead and go high idle. Couple notches of flaps.
Ready for departure. Runway 13, IFR to Toronto.
I don't even know if they gave us clearance or not. I don't really care. We're gonna just do whatever we want to do, and they'll get over it. There's the New York City skyline over there.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 13. Brickyard underscoring 4556.
Oh, beautiful, a graceful takeoff there. Alright, so I'm gonna bank to the left a little bit, because if I turn on nav mode now, it'll just immediately connect up since we're so close to it. So let's say we took off the opposite direction, we're trying to circle back. So we're gonna head over to the left of the magenta line, our flight plan right there. Can't even speak English for a second, which is good. So alright, let's get our heading set to where we're heading. We'll just get autopilot with heading on for now. That way we can cruise up to our 10,000 foot cruise altitude that we're going for. Alright, so to follow your flight plan in career mode or anytime you're flying a plane. So right now we're heading just to the left of our line. You can see over here, which by the way, we're still a button for whatever reason. I thought they fixed that, but that's besides the point. That's my only complaint about the Cessna here, is the button on the map. So to get it following the flight plan, we're gonna already turn on nav mode. So we both have heading and nav mode on. And now all we have to do is move our heading, which our heading bug is this blue little icon here. We're going to move that to pass this magenta line. And the reason we're doing that is because now the plane is going to be heading straight for the line, and once we intercept it, it'll kick out of heading mode and then hop into navigation mode, and it'll follow your flight plan. And that's all you have to do. Simple as that. And hopefully that helps you out. But cool. We're in the clouds. We're not going to be seeing much of New York today. And again, if we're still in the clouds at 10,000 feet, we're going to go ahead and climb a bit higher, even though it is a short flight. Hey Landing Channel, how are you doing this fine Monday? Potential Sim Update 3 release week. Because again, like I was saying, I mean, for me, the beta has been running the best that 2024 has ever run. It's been looking the best. Performance at bigger airports with live weather and everything else. You're not having these major collapses in performance and having photo album frame rates. This has been nice. And it seems like overall a lot of the people on the forums have been having great experiences with it too, which is a great sign, so. Oh my. The only thing that still is an issue is ATC talking over each other like that. Underscore in the ATC conversations for whatever reason. So those two things, I mean, that'll be fixed anyways before it goes public, but out of the tons of hours I've put into this beta, those are the major issues that are still kind of lingering in the beta build. Good luck with the DC-3, Barry. Thing is horrendous.
Descend and maintain 3,000 expect vectors. ILS runway 22 approach. Delta 467.
Well, I know it's not July 8th in Europe or the US, which is where the major teams are based, so if you're over in New Zealand or something, it's definitely not going to be based off New Zealand time.
Maintain present heading
But see, now that we're matching up with the magenta line, we had that heading intercepted. This switches to GPS, which then you know is set up with nav mode, and it's going to just follow the flight plan for the remainder of the flight. So, again, hopefully that helped out the person that was asking about it. I think it was Z, right? Yes. Hopefully that helped you out, Z. And right, Daniel? No doubt. I mean, that underscore crap is so annoying. Oh, got some nice lightning going on. Love it. The thunderstorms are just so awesome now in Sim Update 3. Oh, I love it. Had a cool landing in Mexico. There was a storm going on there, and it was awesome. Looks like we won't be in storms for the whole time. Not really sure where this airport's at. I am so unfamiliar with the northeast of the U.S. I was there once for a flight to England on a layover, and that was it. That was my northeast experience. I don't know why I have camera open. That's not what I meant. But yeah, a little status update on our airline. By the way, we have 22 pilots now, which is awesome for Cowtown Air. We're up to 305,000 credits. I've been having some, I mean, look at the flight history here. 115,000, 40,000, 70,000, 174,000. Ooh, we've been making all kinds of money with the 408, and it's been fantastic. So yeah, my next aircraft I plan on getting for the company is, I mean, I already said it, but I'll show it now, is the TBM 930 for 550,000. That's gonna be a great addition to it. I mean, I might even wait till the PC-12. I mean, it's only 150,000 more, so maybe I'll do the PC. Well, we'll see. It might be the PC-12. It just depends on what mood I'm in. But no, company's been going great. Hopefully we'll start seeing some updates rolling out to Pilops here soon. Get some new features going on. New aircraft to choose from. No, I'm just saying landing channel. They were saying it's already the 8th where they were, but Asobo isn't based in New Zealand or anywhere over there.
Endeavor _N4875. Maintain present altitude. Expect vectors. ILS runway.
And I know Barry, but I like vertical speed mode. I'm all right. Hey Sam, anyone know how to upgrade the G1000 to G1000 NXI? I have no idea. Is it like a third-party thing or something? Because then that's probably why I don't know.
Endeavor _N4875. Descend and maintain 3000. Contact tower on 118.7.
Always love breaking through the clouds too.
Descend and maintain 3000. Tower on 118.7. Endeavor _4875.
Hey Ben! I'm back into the clouds. We won't be in it for too long though. The rain is starting to disappear as we make our way south. Yeah, isn't the thunder awesome? I love it, Sam. And we're almost to our 10,000 foot cruise altitude. Hey Strack, hello, hello. How's the beta? I mean, honestly, the beta has been great for me most of the time. Just the autopilot issues a few builds ago that are gone now and all that were the major things. But performance has improved tremendously. The storms have improved. clouds, I think, have received an update as well, because, I mean, look how cool that looks. My goodness. But yeah, overall, my experience with the beta has been fantastic. I mean, even flying into bigger cities, you're not getting those horrendous frame drops on landing. It's just night and day difference going on.
Going to 120.4, Delta 994.
Nope, ATC is going to be talking over each other for the remainder of life. But no, of course, that's all going to get fixed, just like with the underscore thing going on in their dialogue. That'll definitely be gone by the time the public release one happens. I mean, there might be another beta build this week, we'll see. If there is one, it'll probably be today or tomorrow, and then we'll see what happens. But my guess is end of the week, and if not, early next week for a public release, if I'd have to guess. Again, that's just me guessing. We're just reaching the target date of July 8th, which is what they were talking about a couple months ago when this beta build first came out. So we're just in their release window that they've been targeting since the beta started, so we'll see. Oh, I can't get to the window enough. Here, hang on, let's go for this one. Well, at this point, it's not going to be in a beta build. It'll just be with the release. And I guess we'll just hope it runs good, or works as intended. Because, yeah, it's not going to be in the beta build. Because if it was, it would already have, been included in one of these builds that have happened in the last few weeks. Hello, Halloween! Hello, hello! Welcome, welcome. Welcome to my lovely Cessna Sky Courier. My #1 favorite plane in the sim. Oh, it looks so good. Got the photogrammetry going on down there, and then these clouds looking nice. Got a short little 56 nautical mile hop, moving some passengers and cargo over to some random airport. We're 20 miles out already, which is great. We're going to descend a little bit now that we're clear of that storm. Let's go down a couple thousand. But it would be awesome if, I mean, it's still planned for. I need to, hang on, let me look at that. Let me look at the last feedback snapshot and still see if it was labeled as SU3. Because either way, once that comes out and I see that, and we can finally have the heavy airliner certification going on, I'm gonna be very happy. So let me see.
Brickyard _ tree 529er is passing flight level tree 45, descending flight level tree 40.
Brickyard event tree.
I actually haven't had the feedback snapshot in a couple weeks. June 19th? Oh, there we go. Let's see. This is wish list. Don't care about that. Here we go. Let's see.
128 decimal tree for Brickyard 5636.
Holy crap, I never even realized this. Look at this. Medium cargo missions allow airports with too short runway length is no longer saying by design. It's now listed as under investigation. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't even realize that. I'm glad I looked back at this. But yeah, heavy cargo still in progress for Sim Update 3. So that's cool, but nice. I'm glad they changed that, because it made no sense saying that that was by design to have a PC-24 landing on a 20-foot runway. So cool. Under investigation. Love it. I think I didn't see that because I wasn't really around that week. Very cool. I'm happy now. I mean, that was a nice surprise seeing that switch to under investigation. Very cool.
United 965. Maintain present altitude.
Because the by design opinion of that made no sense. And then, of course, heavy cargo still listed as in progress for Sim Update 3, so it'll, more than likely, it'll just kind of be sitting there, ready to go when the public release happens, and I'm all for it. And we will be diving into it, no doubt.
965. Descend and maintain 2000. Contact Newer Tower on 1 tree 4.05.
Omar, I can understand it. It's nice not dealing with that part of what, because they need to just get rid of it. They need to make some changes, because the whole taxi and hold short things that the in-sim career does is just dumb anyways. It really is. Oh, we're almost to 8,000 feet. Let's go ahead and lower that a little bit more. Oh. Are we okay? Why are we dinging? What's happening? Alright, let's go ahead and bring that down a bit further. Oh, we can go 1,000 feet per minute. I don't even know what the elevation of this airport is that we're heading to. I keep hitting the camera menu. Very good. Is this? Oh crap! It's already here. 115 feet. Okay. Yeah. Well, we're gonna go past it and then circle around. We need to talk to him anyways.
Philadelphia approach. CDWN32 underscore and Foxtrot Lima India 12 7,700.
I don't know where the FLI 12 comes from. I don't know how that changed, but that definitely was never my thing there. It must have changed up. But anyways, I'm not really too worried about that anyways. Oh, this is Joint Base McGuire we're heading to. Okay. Little military thing here. Okay, we got another handoff here because I didn't I didn't change the contact. Absolutely rip outdoors. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Welcome to the 36 of you stopping by on this fine Monday. Potential Sim Update 3 release week.
McGuire approach. CDWN32 underscore and Foxtrot Lima India 12 6,900.
But yeah, I'm really happy to see. I'm still thinking about them changing their mind, saying by design regarding the PC-24 and medium cargo runway length. That's awesome. Because, I mean, that was sitting at by design for a good couple months. Maybe they watched my video that I did over it. Because it's just ridiculous. Runway 24.
McGuire Tower. Altimeter 299er tree. Fly straight
Oh no, there it is. 6. 36. Yeah, okay. So it was this first one I looked at. Nice. Okay. Because it's going to be right there, so there's our runway. Let's go ahead and turn to the right. Do a little circle.
32, Undersman Foxtrot Lima India 12. Did you copy?
That wasn't me, right? Oh. What's going on, AI pilot or co-pilot? Let's do it. Talk to him. Why am I doing that? What do I pay you for? Unbelievable. She's getting mad at us, and you're the one that's... Yeah, you better look over here. You're dropping the ball, buddy. Don't need to get another co-pilot up in here? Unbelievable. Too busy staring at everything. I mean, I know, it looks fantastic. But come on. Let's see here. We're in the target that Asobo was having set for Sim Update 3's release, public release, so I'm pretty confident this week. Because, I mean, if the flight sim forms can be relatively positive, you know things are going right. So... And then my experience as a whole with Sim Update 3 has been fantastic. I mean, we had a couple hiccups here and there on a couple builds, but these last few, the performance has been excellent. And just a bunch of other improvements that have been going on, too. And it's been a fun time, so... For those of you that haven't been in the beta, I think there's a lot to look forward to in Sim Update 3 when it publicly releases, including heavy cargo, heavy certification, all that good stuff. Definitely looking forward to that. Did they also remove pressurization for all the aircraft? I have no idea. Honestly, I never mess with it because all the other planes, except for the PC-12, was always having issues with that, so I never pay much attention to it. Let's see here. Flow. There's so many good third-party career apps. They could have just bought one. I mean, I'm still hoping that there's gonna be some great improvements coming to it. So I'm not throwing career mode away just yet, because there's a lot that they can do with it and make it an awesome career mode. So we'll see. But now I have pile-ups, so I can always dive in between both of them and keep the fun alive with career missions. Integrate NeoFly. Oh god, NeoFly. No. Integrate with somebody else. Like, work with Pilops. I don't want to see NeoFly's UI anywhere close to anything else. Awful. And oh, you did bring up the UI. Yeah. I mean, the UI is just... Honestly, I don't know. I just... No. Anyways. Just got an update in Steam. Is there a new beta build coming out? Nope. It might be just something random, honestly. Or if you haven't played it in a while, maybe you're just now getting an update. Because I'm not seeing anything. Let's see here. I do too, Sir DLW. And being able to land on a flight to refuel is just absolutely something that needs to be in the in-sim career mode, because Pilops does that, and it's so nice having that ability instead of just hoping for the best. Especially if you're flying into a headwind your whole flight, which is obviously killing your performance of fuel efficiency. I mean, just having that ability is just awesome, and needs to be a thing in the in-sim career mode. Alright, there's our airport right over here. I'm going to go ahead and kick out of autopilot. But yeah, used NeoFly before, I just didn't like it. It definitely wasn't my favorite one I used. Hello, JT. Hello, hello. Because, I mean, the biggest thing that's an issue with the in-sim career mode is just the lack of aircraft. I mean, we have 75 plus of them in the sim already with the Premium Deluxe version, and we can only use, what, 12, 15 of them in total? So it's just the lack of planes is what's disappointing, and then, of course, the lack of variety of mission types. But with Sim Update 3, we're finally getting to new stuff for career mode, and I'm hoping it's going to kickstart a much more frequent upgrade to that mode. First notch of flaps in there. Just realized we left our taxi lights on the whole time. Switch those to the landing. By the way, I crossed over 1,000 hours in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 now. I mean, minus the technical issues we ran into over the course of 6 months and so forth, it's still been an absolute blast flying in this sim. Because if it wasn't, I wouldn't have so many hours in it, you know? But now that the performance stuff is starting to get zoned in and just a lot more stable, it's making the experience that much better. I mean, look at the cool rain off in the distance over there, the sun peeking through the break in the clouds, lighting up the airport. Looks awesome. Hello, Peter. Hello, hello. I'm at almost 2K hours. God dang. Very nice. Well, no, the repaint option is useless anyways, because most of the liveries have this thing where over time, you know, rocks and stuff, it'll chip away at the paint and the livery just needs to be repainted. That's what that's actually there for. Obviously down the road we'll be able to change the liveries, since so many planes have so many different liveries to them. It's just a shame that we only get stuck with whatever the sim has set for default for it. So once we're able to change that, it's going to be awesome. But yeah, right now the only thing the repaint's there for, I think it only really happens on the Cessna 172. Everything else really doesn't have that with most of the liveries in career mode. We're still too high up here. 10 days until my birthday. Very nice, JT. Happy early birthday to you. You know another reason why I like this plane so much? Because of that voice. Every time you boot it up, TAWS systems test. Okay. Always love it. That never gets old.
200. 100.
'Little right rudder.
Stall.
Little reverse thrust.
CTWN 32 _ Foxtrot Lima India
I will. You don't have many taxiways here at this airbase. But see what I mean? It's just so much more fun landing this thing after some updates have happened to this aircraft over the last couple sim updates. So much better now. I love it. And thank you, Peter. And Peter, no, it hasn't been released just yet. I'm just saying we're in the target frame that Asobo had set a couple months ago when Sim Update 3's beta started for when they wanted it to potentially release. This is pretty much release week. Time frame was the target date. And since a lot of people have been having pretty good success with Sim Update 3, a lot of positive reactions to it, I don't think there's many regressions happening. Obviously some ATC work here and there, but performance has improved, visuals have improved. I mean, just overall, it's been a great beta, and we're close.
CTWN 32 under and Foxtrot Lima India 12. Contact ground on 121.8.
You got this, co-pilot?
Going to 121.8.
Oh, his voice actually moves when he talks? I never even realized that. What? That's crazy. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how I've never realized that before. So that's pretty cool. Anyways. I wish he would change the frequency. That's alright. He can take care of it.
McGuire ground, CDWN 32 underscore, on Foxtrot Lima India 12. Request taxi to parking.
Can you use ATR in the in-sim career mode? No. Oh my, I didn't even... What the heck was that? I looked at the seat first. Oh, what has happened? Jump scare. What in the world? Was that the controller doing that?
Parking via taxiway, Charlie Bravo cross runway 6 Charlie, CDWN 32 underscore, on Foxtrot Lima India 12.
Where am I heading, by the way? Am I supposed to be going the other... Oh, forget that. We're just going to park wherever we want, because we can do that with Pilops. I'm not going back that way. Let's see here. Oh, I mean, career mode, easily. For something that 2020 didn't have. I mean, obviously there's a third-party stuff. I'm still excited to see where career mode goes. They have a great base for it. Now that majority of the focus doesn't have to be on performance and everything else, it leaves the developers more time to focus on adding new stuff and all that. So I'm still excited to see where career mode goes in the sim. Let's see here. We need Martin to be getting lost every few days in the mountains. Sir DLW, I don't know what that means, to be completely honest. I've been seeing you on the map flying the 308. How much money do you make for those long-haul flights? I'm thinking I need a plane with a larger cargo capacity. Hey, Banana, welcome to the stream. I've been making great money on it, because some 5-hour longer flights have been making me 115,000, 70, 170,000. I mean, it's been fantastic, especially after I dumped the trashy DC-3. That plane needs a ton of work in the sim, unfortunately. I mean, I love that plane, but it was not made very well. My least favorite plane in the sim, because that was just poorly made. Which is why I went to my favorite plane, because that Saturday stream, I almost deleted it, but I was like, oh, it's still entertaining. Watching me deal with just the nonsense of that aircraft. Let's see here. Do you have problems with fuzzy runways when landing on them? I try to enable photogrammetry when I land on an untextured runway, the plane crashes. What is your internet situation like, Ben? Because you... Okay, just in general. If you don't have good internet, you're also going to love Sim Update 3 because you can finally download things like you could in 2020, which is going to help out a lot of those types of situations. Because instead of it being streamed, it'll just be on your hard drive. So, I mean, downloadability, heavy cargo's coming, we got new performance improvements and visual improvements. It's just... Sim Update 3 has been the best this sim has ever been. It's It's great. And to answer your question, who Ford driven? Yes. If you've been waiting to get into 2024, I think Sim Update 3 is going to be a fantastic time to hop over, because it's been the best the Sim's ever been. No doubt about it. There we go. Nice quick little 56 nautical mile flight for 8 grand. Go ahead and bail out of here really quick. And then let's start a flight. There's our lovely little flight there. Out of New York. Nice little loop-de-loop. Oh, we're in New Jersey. Joyzy. Alright, perfect. Back into it. What do we got in Jersey at the airbase? 104. Oh, that works. We can do that. I'm alright with it. Five passengers and one little extra piece of cargo. Nice 14,000. Another relatively short flight. Because typically when I'm not streaming, I go for these flights over here. Just check this out. Look at this. I got all these missions here. Oh, there's actually low payouts for that one. Never mind. Well, anyways, there's better ones. You know, some of these packages are $20,000 and all that. Just as a base. Smaller airports have smaller missions, of course. But, alright. KBDL. Let's do it. Hop right back on in. Refresh this. Hear the fantastic chime. Love it. Let's go ahead and pop on in. But yeah, just because Asobo, if you're watching this in career mode, get rid of the hold short boxes, especially for landing, and just let the player go. Like, just do it what's happening here in Pilops. It's lovely. It is. It's just, that's all it needs to be. I still like the sound effects that the third-party program does. A little terminal noise. Ready to start my flight. Perfect. Get this started on up. Let's see here. Absolutely, Barry. And, you know, after doing this stuff with Pilops and letting, you know, the community join it, because this is this airline company, these are all real players that have joined in from viewers and stuff. Like, this is absolutely a must in the in-sim career mode. Because being able to have viewers and just anybody who even sees it can join on in, and then just having all this progress of, okay, what's the next plane I'm going to get for the company that people can fly, and just having this whole management type thing is really cool. I mean, all this type of stuff would be awesome to have in the in-sim career mode. Because it's just cool having 22 people in the company now. Don't mind us at 0 flight hours. It's not like I'm not helping the company out, so... but yeah, so it's been a blast, and I'm really hoping we can get this type of stuff in the in-sim career mode too. Alright, let's go ahead and bleed the air out. Auto feathers armed. Heat is on. Get our navigation lights on. Strobe light, wing light, logo light. We don't need the cabin light on. Oh, shoot. Did not mean to cut off. Nope. Are we good still? Sorry, plane. Alright. Let us taxi on out. It's normally pretty good when I turn off photogrammetry. It works fine. Yeah, that's weird. But yeah, I could never fly in the sim without photogrammetry. It just adds too much to the viewing experience. Couldn't live without it. The Beach King C90 is rather a great craft on 24. Very nice. Because, yeah, with the company right now, I'm just focused on getting stuff that everybody has. I'm not... I'll get third-party stuff down the road. Oh, wait, no, the C... Oh, wait, never mind. The C90 is already in the sim. I'm sorry. Sometimes there's a lot of planes to keep track of, so... But no, I do love the C90 as well. It's a fun one. Yeah, I'm not sure, Ben. I have not seen that. Wish they added a new soundtrack to 24. I love the soundtrack. People don't like the main menu music for some reason. I don't know why. I like it. I mean, if I could switch it to the Microsoft Flight Simulator X menu music like we could in 2020, I'd probably have it on, to be honest. But I mean, I'm not too picky about it. The question is still open regarding Xbox. Will Sim Update improve performance? Well, I mean, we just did a stream over that, and the Xbox version's been running... I mean, obviously, Airliner... I don't think Airliners will ever be perfect on Xbox, especially any builds ones, because they're always about having 10 frames per second add-ons for whatever reason. But anyways, but yeah, we were flying like the Twin Otter around over big, busy airport or cities, and photogrammetry was looking great. Load distance were much improved, and just the overall experience was miles better for the Xbox side of it from what we were experiencing. Are people still popping out of planes in SU3? I mean, people have been popping out of planes since SU2. I think that was already an SU2 fix. So, yeah, I mean, I haven't seen anybody glitching out of the aircraft anymore, thankfully. And I'm sure helicopters are going to get supported as well, because that would be really cool. I agree. Oh, it's just so nice, because I remember when I was flying this, you know, everybody was telling me I'm doing something wrong with the aircraft, and that's why all the turboprops are always just going crazy. Oh, you need to low idle, you need to do this. Anytime you did it before, it didn't matter what you were setting this to. It would still always go crazy and all that. It's now way more controllable than it has ever been, and it's so much nicer flying these turboprops. Because it didn't seem like switching it from low to high idle would change anything. It would just consistently be full idle power for whatever reason, and you'd just be flying around the taxiways constantly. It's so much nicer now. Yeah, I still think I'll grab... I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Because on one hand, it's cool that Miltech Simulations is doing all that stuff, but then on the other hand, I don't like their stance on certain things where it's like, oh, people don't really want multiplayer in Flight Sim and all that type of stuff, and it's just, it's weird. I don't get it. But besides that, I mean, the Black Hawk looks cool. I'm interested seeing how their mission thing goes. So, I mean, we might pick it up just to do some content over it. But we'll see. I have another plan. We're going to be diving into a new helicopter, by the way, that comes out this week. I think I'm going to grab it. I'm not going to spoil what it is, though, but, you know, it comes out this week. Thought it'd be fun to kind of mess with. It doesn't support career mode or anything, I don't think, but it still seems like a fun one to fly and have in the catalog just in case they do eventually support it. Lost your bonuses? Oh no, Omar. That is unfortunate. Just like this taxi that we have to do is unfortunate. Didn't we start? Yeah, we started over here. And we're almost there though, folks. Don't worry. But yeah, it's really weird how some of these third-party developers are like, oh, there's not much interest in multiplayer. There's not much interest in helicopters in career mode. It's just, I don't know, it's odd. Some of these developers, I think, just say that so they can just be like, oh, we're not going to focus on it. Because all I know is, from my experience with chat and everything like that, one, yes, multiplayer is a much requested feature in Flight Sim, and two, helicopters are a much requested thing in career mode. I mean, we only have the G-36, right? Is that what it's... I always forget what it's called. But that one helicopter and then the H-125. I mean, there's a big group of people that want multiplayer aspects and more helicopters in career mode. So the fact that developers are like, oh, it shows that most people fly solo in single player. Okay, whatever. A bunch of garbage. That's why I'm a little hesitant going with a Militech sim thing, because the way that they have, like, their opinions on that stuff is really odd. I don't know. By the way, this thing sounds awesome going into reverse. Oh, oh, I love that. So good. Give her brakes a little break. This plane's just awesome. Couple notches of flaps. This is where they wanted us, right? Yeah, perfect. Co-pilot, you got this? Ah, they're still talking over each other. Oh well. 20,000 feet altitude, please.
Cleared for takeoff runway 24, CDWN 32 underscore, and Foxtrot Lima India 12.
Half bank mode on. Parking brake disengaged. Let's have a nice little... what is it? 104... oh, crap, I didn't even... oh, I'll add it to the computer once we're up in the air. No biggie. And then the biggest thing I want from career mode is a wider selection of mission lengths. That's what's so nice about Pilops is, you know, if you want a 50 nautical mile flight, you got it. If you want a 980,000 plus mile flight, you have those options as well. It's so nice to have it, because you're not always in the mood for a long flight. Sometimes you just want to hop on for a quick 30-minute flight or something, and you got that option here. Alright, so for now, get the heading set up the way we're looking. Autopilot on, please. Thank you very much. 1,500 feet per minute's fine. I'm not too picky about climbing too quickly. Get those flaps up. We got enough power going. Oh, shoot. We took off on a low idle as well. That's alright. Sorry, plane. A little extra push there. Once we get up to about 150 knots, I always switch it back to low idle anyways. So let's go ahead and get this entered here. Forgot where we're heading. We're heading to Kilo Bravo Delta Lima, Capital. Capital. Can I just switch to nav mode? You're gonna be... oh, sweet! Alright. A nice little curve in there, and on our way. 146.7 nautical miles, which isn't too long with a plane like this. And we're climbing. And here, let me see this really quick. See if landing channel has the key on that, because I mean I can turn. We're flying in the U.S. anyways. I don't really need. I mean it's still nice that the ATC has different audio now for a lot of stuff, which is great. I always forget where in the world. Language, authentic ATC language. Let's see.
2. Radar contact 3 miles west of November Juliet 19er, 2,500. Altimeter 29er 2.
Roger. CDWN 32, Foxtrot Lima India 12.
Okay, didn't hear underscore there. Very nice. Well, if that's the case, thank you very much for bringing that up, landing channel. So if you're on the beta build and you want that to not say underscore, that is why. I'm not a big green color, but the livery on this looks great. With the green engines and then along the fuselage. Need to turn off our taxi lights again, I always forget that. By the way, we also don't need to be in high idle anymore. Always bring the prop RPM down to 90%. Turn off the taxi light. Perfect. Now we're all set up. Let's see here. What about Leonardo? Are you talking about just... Yes. To answer your question, model matching is much improved. You actually see the correct livery that multiplayer players have also picked on their aircraft. And then, of course, the AI traffic has a lot more models flying around. It isn't the same 2 or 3 aircraft, so that's been much improved as well. As far as I know, like Forza, FC, and Train Simulator are so stable. Well, Forza Motorsport won't exist anymore, apparently. But again, Sim Update 3's been the best the Sim's ever been, so I think we're finally at that point. My favorite movie or show, I don't really watch movies. I'm not really big on that. But if I have to pick one, I'll go with Signs for a movie. And then TV show, I mean, right now it's going to be Severance is my favorite one. Love that show. And of course The Office and Parks and Rec are up in the top 3. In-sim career needs to do the same as PILOP's multiple option missions according to the airport. And I agree. I mean, there's just so much that they can improve on, and I hope they do. You know, I just hope it's not something that they kind of just abandon. It doesn't sound like that's the case, because they sound like they're very excited for it. I think the reason why it just... I understand it. I do. I mean, performance and stuff absolutely needs to take priority over career mode. I mean, that's just... makes sense. And I feel like we're finally at the point where performance and just overall... core sim is finally at the point it should have been when it released. I mean, I'm glad we're finally here, and now the focus can start being put on new stuff. Because I mean, I know we've had World Update and a couple city updates and all that kind of stuff, but now we can finally get into a point where career mode can get a lot more focus than it has been. Which again, is understandable that a lot of it was focused on just getting the core sim where it needs to be, getting performance down, and, you know, it's finally getting to that point, I think. I mean, you know, Sim Update 1 and 2, it had some performance stuff, which was great and all, but Sim Update 3 is definitely the biggest leap in performance and visual improvements that the Sim has gotten, which is really exciting to see. And of course, Heavy Cargo is still on track for Sim Update 3 for the public release, which should be happening hopefully this week. I would probably say at the end of the week, if I'd have to guess.
Good day.
Because, I mean, I've never seen the flight sim forums be as positive as it's been with Sim Update 3. I mean, there's still some people saying that there's, you know, some VR issues. There's other people that say VR hasn't been this great in forever, so it's weird. But it seems like a majority of people are having great experiences across just regular flight sim experiences to VR and all that, which is awesome to see. And then of course Xbox is also seeing improvements regarding, you know, load times, load distances, performance, and so forth. Which again is why I think we're relatively close to Asobo's target release date, or target window, I should say. Which is awesome. I mean, I think a lot of people will be happy with Sim Update 3. I never wanted The Office to end. Yep. I wish the Robert California character would have been in longer. And same with, I always forget her name. I don't know why I forget her. Ooh, I need to look it up now. It's gonna bug the crap out of me. The Office, Saber CEO. Joe Bennett, played by Kathy Bates. I wish she would have been in there longer too. She was fantastic. Really enjoyed that. Plus her new, not reboot, but just the Matlock show with Kathy Bates is also fantastic. I mean, that first season was awesome. So I'll add that to my list too. The Matlock with Kathy Bates. I mean, that was a fun season of television right there. By the way, we are heading the right way, right? Just, you know, just want to double check. Yes, okay, we're heading up into... Oh, we're heading up into Connecticut. Nice.
118.975, CTWN 32, Foxtrot Lima, India, 12. New York Center, CTWN 32.
Shoot, are we good? Sorry, dropped the controller.
12,500.
CTWN 32, Foxtrot Lima, India.
Yeah, landing channel. I think you got it right. It was the ATC based off wherever you are, causing that underscore. Oh, it sounds so nice not hearing underscore every time. Love it. Much better. Is it Saber or Sabre? Uh-huh. VR has improved, but not great. I still don't play much VR because it still needs work. Gotcha. Hello, WRB. Welcome to the stream. Basic Thunder, absolutely. Yes. I mean, it's so nice landing at big major airports, at major cities, and not having those absolutely horrendous stutters on landing. It's been great. So performance is definitely a big improvement from Sim Update 2 to 3.
Traffic is 2 o'clock, 4 miles, at 16,900, generic. Report them in sight. Brickyard 469
You don't even know where I'm really now. I'm the lizard. Yeah, but he was a great addition to the cast as well.
CTWN 32, Foxtrot Lima, India, 12. Traffic in sight.
Because I know there's people out there that don't like the seasons after Steve Carell left, but I feel like, oh, hang on, there's a spider. Let me get my vacuum. Hold it up.
Endeavor 5025. Maintain present altitude.
There's a spider in the
Vectors.
cockpit.
ILS runway 22
Hold up.
approach.
I have this fantastic bug vacuum. Doesn't kill them, it just lets me, you know, get them out of the way. Hang on, sorry. It might be loud, it might not be. A little side mission here.
Southwest 1585. New York Center. Radar contact continue. Exit
Don't just sit on the wall again.
20 contact Washington Center on 125.
Now he's not moving.
775. Good
What am I
day.
supposed to do? Come on, just... Oh. Okay, hang on, can't do that.
124.775.
He's gripping the wall.
7420.
Apologies for this disruption, folks.
Maintain present altitude
Oh, I got him now. Look at this. Alright, hang on, I'm gonna let him out.
Descend and maintain 3,000. Tower on 118.7 Endeavor 5025.
New York Center, Brickyard 4632 is at flight level 290, descending flight level 210.
Brickyard 4632. New York Center, radar contact, continue.
Oh, alright, everybody, that was intense. We're good. The spider has been removed from the cockpit. I went and opened up the passenger door back there and tossed it out. Gave him a parachute.
CTWN32 Foxtrot Lima India 12.
Black Hornet, hello, hello. Hey, Cow, do we know why some of the Xbox achievements don't register? I have no idea. What aren't registering? And let me guess, it's probably photo mode or world photographer mode. Well, no, actually, there's one that I should have. Hang on. Is it Windows G?
New York Center, Brickyard
What are all these? Get out of here. I
passing
don't
flight
do
level
more with settings. I don't
365,
care.
climbing flight level tree 60.
Is it probably the Eclectic Eagle? Oh, I'm almost close to it. It actually is going up, but only 0.04% of gamers have unlocked this.
Good day.
I've definitely gotten closer.
4699er. New
It might have been because I was flying the eVTOL. But yeah, I almost have that one. Can't get the 20 base certifications because you can't unlock them anyways. Click the collection page for aviation. Yeah, I haven't really messed with world photographer too much. Got a master caution? Oh, it's fine. Just clear that out. Let's see here. Yeah, we had a spider. It's outside now. That one and complete 3 missions in each mode. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the other one is. In each of the World Photographer Career and Challenge League modes. Have I ever, maybe I didn't do enough Challenge League stuff. I don't know. I'm not really too focused. By the way, I almost have. Check this out, though. I almost got 1,000 gamer score on. I guess I can't show it. Alright, it's just gonna be a surprise then. Or not a surprise. Never mind. Never mind. But we're up to our 20,000 foot altitude. A little cruise altitude going on. Flying over those storms we took off in New York. Nice not having to deal with that. And we are only 105 nautical miles out from our destination, cruising at 176 knots. Love it.
Brickyard 4632, contact New York Center on 121.125. Good day. CDWN 32, Foxtrot, Lima, India 12, contact
Brickyard 4632 is at flight level 290, descending flight level 210.
Brickyard 4632, New York Center. Radar contact. Continue.
Oh, I have to break out Google Translate.
Going to 118.
I don't know why, like, YouTube, why don't we just incorporate Google Translate into the chat? It's unbelievable.
New York Center, Piedmont Vice 810.
Google Translate.
250, descending 2200.
Oh, wrong buttons.
Piedmont 5810, New York Center. Radar contact. Continue.
There we go. Good afternoon. When will you release Sim Update 3? Well, I cannot, but here, let me do this. Switch this around. Sim Update 3's target release is for this week. Could push into next week. We'll see. And hopefully Google Translate isn't saying something absolutely horrendous. Oh, no, I don't want to copy the English. That defeats the whole purpose of me doing this. Please. Here we go. Hopefully that makes sense. Boom. Now that is interacting with chat. But alright. Yeah, perfect. I mean, the flight's going as good as you could want it. Flying over all these storms. Looks like we might be running into a bit of rain over in Connecticut as well. There's a lot of pockets of rain everywhere up in the Northeast. So we're definitely not out of the woods just yet. Oh, I remember. Oh, that's why. The tropical storm's down there, even though it's probably a depression at this point. Forgot all about the little rainstorm going on. Let's see what it's at now. I'm assuming it's not a tropical storm anymore. Nope, just a random little system of rain at this point. I think this year, because I've never done a video over it, but if there's a hurricane over there, we can maybe do a flight into it or something. I don't know, maybe not. I've seen so many other channels doing that at that point, it's not even that unique anymore. So maybe not, never mind. I've changed my mind 0.2 seconds after bringing it up. There's a huge blob of rain just around the entirety of that airport we're heading to up there. And there's New York City to be exact, and there's where we started the stream right there. We just flew over it. I would have looked at it, but we're not seeing it at the moment. Yeah, there's where we started the stream, headed south for that 56 nautical mile on FMJ. Oh my goodness gracious. You're making me go back to Google Translate. It's alright, hang on. I still had it open, so we were ready for this.
5810, contact Boston Center. 1-3, 2-3. Good day.
I love it. Where are the peanuts? That's great. Nice. But thank you so much, my goodness. And to answer your question, I don't know where the peanuts are on this flight. I didn't pack any. I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? But again, thank you very much for another £9.99. That is very kind of you. Papa Trey, yes, Heavy Airliner's going to be releasing with Sim Update 3. Based off of everything that they've been saying and always saying that it was coming with Sim Update 3. So yep, Heavy Airliner, the Heavy Airline certification, all that. Where are the peanuts? The good old peanuts. I love it.
Piedmont 5810, Boston Center. Radar contact. Continue. Piedmont
The other thing I love about this plane too is its fuel efficiency. I mean, this thing can go for quite a while without refueling. I don't know why I just hit that. Hang on. Go up here. There. And over here. And we're still over 62%. I think we started the day off with about 73% fuel. And I mean, it's just awesome. We've done 100 nautical miles of flying and still have plenty of fuel in the tank. And I will be right back. I'm going to go ahead and do a cool fixed camera for everybody. They need to change this. I hate this UI. This is still something that needs to get changed. I don't know why it's clearing out. Like I'm not even... Okay. There we go. Nice. I think we'll go with that. I'm gonna go get some water really quick. I will be right back.
CDWN 32, Foxtrot, Lima, India 12, contact center on 128.1. Good day.
Going to 128.1, CDWN 32, Foxtrot Lima, India 12. Center, CDWN 32, Foxtrot Lima, India 12, flight level 200.
CTWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12, center, radar contact, continue. Endeavour 49er 8 tree, maintain present altitude, expect vectors ILS runway 22 approach. Maintain present altitude, expect vectors ILS runway 22 approach. Endeavour 49er 8 tree. Endeavour 49er 8 tree, descend and maintain 3000. Contact tower on 118.7. Descend and maintain 3000. Tower on 118.7, Endeavour 49er 8 tree.
And we're back. Bit cloudy today. Yes, it is, FMJ. We're up in the northeast of the U.S. We took off from LaGuardia Airport, just to the northeast of New York City, headed south to a base, did a 50 nautical mile flight down over here, and now we're taking a 150 nautical mile flight, already down to 62 out from our next destination up into Connecticut. Yeah, all kinds of rain all over the place up here. But yeah, I'm assuming that update that one person had on Steam was just something that was already lingering there. People keep talking about the new LOD slider. I don't know what that is. I've looked everywhere and I didn't see anything different. LOD slider. Because, I mean, the only thing I see is the regular LOD thing. Because I always see that in the forums, and I'm just like, I don't know what they're talking about. Oh, crap, where was... Oh, I think this post says it too. But I've never seen a picture of it. Now the post I wanted has disappeared. I don't know where it went. Was this another one? The air... blah, blah, blah. I really like the new LOD implementation. So I'm assuming it's just incorporated into what was already there with that LOD slider. And they just kind of changed how the parameters work on it or whatever. So, yeah. I don't know. The sim looks great for me, so whatever happened in the back end is seemingly doing its work. So I'm not really too worried about it. It's all good. I mean, it's just nice not seeing stuff disappear off the planes anymore, like the antennas, and like it was just so frustrating seeing that when the sim first came out, where you move 2 feet back and it's like, oh, half the plane's gone now. Okay. It's like, what is this? Hello, Juicy Box. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. And welcome to the other 53 people currently here. Thanks so much for stopping by. Hopefully you're having a fantastic Monday. I guess now's a perfect time for Mr. Cow to come out. Hang on. Since he works now. Look at this. There he is. Oh, look at Cow. God, he's towing a banner. But really, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Very much appreciate it. Hopefully you're having a great week. And just always awesome doing these streams. I always love chatting with everybody, talking about the sim and all that good stuff. By the way, third-party developers, when you showcase your plane, can we just stop with the music? It's just so weird to me that you're showcasing a new plane or helicopter and it's just music over top of it. I don't get it. I want to hear the aircraft. I don't need music to be in your trailer, thank you. I just find it so odd that it's such a common thing to just plaster music over everything. It's like, I don't want to hear the music. Right, Copilot? I see Copilot agreed. He was looking. You should trademark your cow plane and make a cartoon series traveling around the world. See? That sounds like a very cheap endeavor. Maybe if the peanut business kicks off, we can get that going. Alright, we are 39 nautical miles out. Let's go ahead and drop this altitude 10,000 feet. Pull back on that power a tad. And start heading into the clouds. love that huge cargo door this aircraft has. Which, of course, in the passenger variant, you have the staircase as well, but the aircraft has an empty cargo hold or one with the cargo containers inside. I always just typically stick to the passenger one, but every so often I like switching it since, you know, we're in free flight, we can do that with pilots. And we can just make the livery whatever we want. We can put whatever variation of the aircraft we want in here, which is nice. And I'm hoping we get that level of freedom in the in-sim career as well, which would be nice. Welcome back, landing channel.
United 9019er, contact Boston Center on 124.85. Good day.
United 9er 19er.
Go just a tad bit faster on our descent here. And Valero, glad you're still here as well. I've been grinding credits with rented PC-12 and pilots. Nice WRB.
Center, United
Yeah, this plane has just been, it's my favorite one.
United 9019er, center, radar contact, continue.
And it's all good, Valero. Just appreciate you stopping by and hanging out for the stream. That's all I care about. Just awesome. Starting to get a bit more breaks in the clouds. Can actually see below. Wish they would add birds. I mean, honestly, I've seen some third-party add-on scenery stuff that adds them. And I mean, it's cool. You know, it does add to the environment, especially down like tropical islands. Because I was going to do a video over a Bora Bora add-on, but I ended up scrapping it. I forgot why, but that one added birds and stuff. It was cool seeing that kind of flying around. Because, I mean, I don't need, like, bird strikes or anything happening. And I don't want my windshield to be just covered in guts. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of not really against it or not really for it. I'm just on the fence with it. Because, you know, Farm Sim added birds and stuff, but then they just become... Because, you know, it's cool in the beginning, and then after that, it's like, okay, I don't need to see them pop out of the fields every 2 seconds, you know? But, yeah, it's just... I don't know. I just don't know. Did you use the third-party DC3 or the in-sim one? Oh, the in-sim one. It is sad. Bird strike. Engine 2 out. I just never want to deal with failures at any point, just because I'm already spending so much time in the sim that I don't need other stuff going wrong. I mean, technically it'll happen in career mode anyways, because if you're not maintaining the aircraft, then, you know, stuff can go wrong, which is cool. I never let the planes get to that point anyways, because I don't want to deal with it.
CTWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12, contact Boston Center on 127.65. Good day.
127.65 for CTWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12. Boston Center, CTWN 32 Foxtrot Lima.
Cool seeing some of the lightning strikes from below us.
CTWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12.
And Omar, I agree. It needs to do what Pylops does, where if you want to refuel, you can just land at any airport there. Oh crap! Why did? Oh, never mind. Never mind. My preview is so far behind. I saw my cow flying his plane across the screen. I thought it was just endlessly going across it. I was like, no, I don't want that happening, but we're good. But yeah, I mean, that's why I love what Pylops does, where it's just like, hey, if you want to refuel, land wherever you want, and keep going after. You know, it's nice having that, and the in-sim career absolutely needs to add that as well. Well, we got here a lot faster than I thought we were. Bring that down to 1,500 feet per minute. Because as usual, I'm pretty sure this is going to be I'm going to go with 80 feet of elevation. 170. That was probably our closest guess. Not guessed. Goodness gracious, I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, it's just below us right now. Can we see it? Or is it too cloudy? Oh, no, there it is. We'll be down there soon. Totally underestimated our descent. And here I thought I was descending too early. The tower's probably like, what are these people doing? And now we're going into a much heavier part of the storm, which is great. Mistakes have been made, folks. I was going to get the Vulcan, but other people won't see it unless they bought it too, so what's the point? I agree. I still think what should happen is developers should make a low-res model, so anything that ends up in the marketplace, everybody's installing a very tiny file size of every model that's in there, so you can still see aircraft that you don't own. Because the other side of it too is it's cool that you'd actually see the player flying it, but then it could also potentially bring in more sales, because then somebody flying around would be like, I want to buy that, and then they go to the marketplace and buy it instead of them being invisible. So I think that would be the way to rectify it. Just put in a really just basic model of it that doesn't take up a lot of room, and then anytime anything in the marketplace, you know, helicopter, airplane wise, it'll still show up even if the person owns it or not.
American 2741, climb and maintain 3,000.
I wouldn't bother with the DC-3.
Climb and maintain 3,000. American 2741.
I mean, if it's a third-party one, then sure, but if you're trying to use the one that's in the sim, wouldn't even bother with it. Oh, I know. I'm meaning don't deal with the DC-3 and Pylops either. It's such a broken plane. But you do you. That's just my opinion. And we did a whole stream over the DC-3 over the weekend, and it was awful. Plane is so broken. Because it was because I think it was a lot of credits to get it, and I was so mad that I spent credits on that. And yes, unfortunately, FMJ, it is only PC. Let's see if we can get into contact with this airport already.
Approach CDWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12 7,800.
past it already? I think I was looking for something completely different. Why am I not seeing it? We're not that far away from it. Alright, I'll check again in a little bit. Turn a little bit to the south. It must be in range. There's no way it isn't. Kilo Bravo Delta Lima. Capital. Where is it? Asobo, if you're watching this, can we get rid of the helicopter or helipads when we're flying in an aircraft that is not a helicopter, please? I would appreciate it. Or at least give like a filter, like filter just major airports, not all these random little... I do not want to talk to Westfield Barn or Manchester High School. Why is it even on the list? You know? I'm not seeing a caboodle. Where's Kilo Bravo Delta Lima? It also doesn't help that the list is like 2 items per screen. Oh! There it is. Finally.
Bradley Tower, CDWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12 is 13 miles east of 4100 with Charlie to land.
CDWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12, Bradley Tower, altimeter 29906, fly straight runway 24.
Fly straight at runway 24, CDWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12.
Meadow flight 442.
Hang on, turn right.
Turn next taxiway.
Just has to be right at the airport we're at. Yeah, I mean, I love the DC-3 in real life too, but Aeroplane Heaven, who made the DC-3, just completely botched that aircraft. Switching fuel tanks doesn't work right, the crap's sitting in mixture cut off, yet the propellers are still going. It's just, it was a whole thing. It was quite the stream on Saturday. Keep descending, plane. No, let's not go 1,000 feet underground, please. If I'm going slow, I would like it to not go to 1,000 per second here. Thank you. Alright, we should be in a pretty good state here for landing. And I know you can go to the EFB and do all that kind of stuff, but still, the UI needs improvement. By the way, when I said I was getting water, I also grabbed a sandwich. So,
Turn next taxiway.
just keep that in mind. I cannot see crap. And I love it, FMJ. Like, it's just so nice. Like, it's just... That's why it's nice having live weather 100% of the time I'm doing these missions. It isn't just like, oh, I need to find a red dot one to have actual, you know, live weather all the time in career mode and all that. It's just, it's nice just having it on all the time. Oh, it's actually breaking up a little bit. Alright. Won't be as crazy of a landing as I was hoping it was going to be. Yeah, it's actually quite a break. That's a shame. I was kind of hoping for it to be just completely no visibility the whole way in. Autopilot off. Notch of flaps in.
Middle flight 442. Exit runway when able.
So we're going to pass that river, and then pretty much once we pass that river, we can turn left. Well, actually, is that our runway? Yes, it is. So, yep. Already have visual. If only the storm was just a little bit more to the right.
Middle flight 442.
Still looks really nice with this overcast cloud cover, though. Second notch of flaps. Get this toolbar out of my screen, please. Thank you. And it's all good, Omar. No worries at all. Here, hang on. I want to look at this river really quick.
Middle flight 442. Turn next taxiway.
Bridge is a little flooded.
CDWN 32 Foxtrot
Still gotta
Lima
work on
India
those bridges in the sim.
Wind 195 at 6. Clear to land runway 24.
Clear to land runway 24. CDWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12.
Middle flight 442. Exit runway when able.
Not a perfect headwind going on. It's pushing us a little bit to the left, about 19 knot winds coming into the airport. So we'll have to give it a little bit of right rudder before we land.
Middle flight 442. Exit runway when able. Middle flight 442. Turn next taxiway.
And Nura Umar, hopefully I pronounced it right. Hello to you. Nice use case of IFR there. No doubt. It's been nice flying up here in the Northeast because they got some weather going on for sure. A little flash of lightning there. Where's the 500 call out? Should be coming. Oh,
Middle flight 442.
a little lightning right there.
When able.
Storm's picking up behind us.
500. 400. 400. 300. 300. 200.
442. Turn next taxiway.
Right rudder.
Stall. Stall. Stall.
Let that nose gear just stick up a little bit. Bring it gently to the ground. And reverse.
Meadow Flight 442, exit runway when able. CDWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12. Turn next taxiway.
I don't know why my camera's so far out there. Hang on. There we go. Got a little distracted by my camera angle being so far. I was wanting to hear the lovely reverse going on.
Meadow Flight 442, turn next taxiway. CDWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12, exit runway when able. CDWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12, contact ground on 121.9er.
121.9er, CDWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12. Bradley Ground, CDWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12, taxi to parking.
CTWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12, taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Bravo Cross runway Tree Bravo Alpha Cross runway 6 Charlie.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Bravo Cross runway Tree Bravo Alpha Cross runway 6 Charlie, CTWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12.
Alright.
CTWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12, continue taxi.
Roger, CDWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12.
CTWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12, hold position, caution the generic on the runway.
Oh.
Hold position, CTWN 32
Yeah, well, we're not going to do that because I think he's going to be sitting there for a while, so we're just going to pretend he's not on the taxiway. They've been acting a little weird lately. We're going to go ahead and just squeeze on by, if you don't mind.
CTWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12, continue taxi.
Oh, don't worry, we're already doing that.
Roger, CDWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12.
Alright, what I was going to do, just because I like hearing it. Ooh, got the thunder rolling on. Look at the rain falling down there back there now. Because like we were talking about, it was picking up with a lot more lightning as it was developing. Is there not... I mean, there's not a cooler sound out there than an aircraft going from reverse and out of reverse. Because I always love hearing the C-130s doing that. It's awesome. But anyways, enough playing around with the reverse here. You can get rented planes too in your own airline, Jason. Absolutely. And you can kind of work your way up into purchasing your aircraft and all that. Yeah, none of those planes from, you know, the famous flyers or local legends, they don't support career from 2020. So yeah, if that's definitely what you're wanting to fly, then, or purchase because of that, you're better off not purchasing it for sure. No, I already see our guide over here. At least I thought I did. Is it you? You're not even on a line. Whatever. Just make up their own rules at this airport, apparently. I bring you cargo and people. I don't know what you guys... Okay, I guess there's no guide anywhere. I'll just stop here. Just park wherever we want. Another flight completed. 15,850. Not bad for a short flight. Okay, so there's a nice little flight. It was actually pretty nice. We did a nice little circle back on the final there. 144 nautical miles. Let's see, do we have another short flight here? I mean, just look at this. Got the thunder rolling through. He's happy about it. Oh. Oh, did you see that lightning? And they're standing out here like nothing's going on. Alright, let's see if we get another short mission here. Oh, there we go. 70 nautical miles. Perfect. K-bed. Just load it all up. Don't really care what the money is. At least we're getting something out of it for a short flight. Because as you know, I think long flights on a stream are boring. So we do not do that here. We just do nice little short hops. Check out some airports we probably would never really land at. And go from that. So 8,000, not bad for only 70 miles. I'm still going to just go at... Well, actually... I don't think I have to do that. I never even did this before. Let's just test it out. Let's see what's going on. Nice. See? You don't even have to back out. Don't go back to a menu. It's just like, hey, let's boot it on back up and let's get up in the air. I love it. And I'm hoping one day it can be like that in the in-sim career as well. So, let's see here. Everything's still on. Fantastic. Get the navigation lights on, taxi lights on. We are heading to... Oh, why am I even looking? How could I forget it? It's K-bed. Done. Get our takeoff clearance, please, or taxi for takeoff. We're going to be departing north.
Bradley Ground, CTWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India, 1-2 with Charlie. Request taxi for takeoff. Departure to the north.
CTWN 32.
Taxi, hold short runway 24 via taxiway Charlie cross runway 15 Bravo cross runway 19 Bravo. CTWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 1-2.
Let's see here. Since SU3 beta release, I've been experiencing weird throttle control issues when taxiing. Even on idle, my plane seems to be excessively speeding. That is very odd. I'm not sure. See how cool that is? You don't even have to go out of the menu. It's just like, you know what, I'm going to do another mission really quick. And it's just... I love it. Absolutely love it. Excuse me, everybody. Thanks for offloading the cargo. Gonna run you over since you're just getting right in my way, or chop you up with the blades, one of the two. Seems like it didn't cause too much damage to the blades. We're still running in green, so that's fantastic. I came out of SU3 on Xbox X because of loading issues with the game. Was great going back to base game, seeing not many changes. I have no idea. a new idea what's going on over there on the Xbox side of things. Because, I mean, like I said, the experience we had with the stream we did last week was... I think it was doing pretty good. Load times were short. Performance was great. Just like this pickle I'm having. I mean... But hopefully the performance and all that stuff can improve for you guys as well. I don't know why it would be so different, especially on a console. But I don't know. And no, you don't have to turn off the aircraft if you don't want to. It's just all tracking if you're moving or not. So if you're just standing still, you can just start up and get going again. I don't know what this taxi is here, but it just disappeared, so that's cool. He's still sitting here. And great, we're probably going to take off on that runway now. And he'll be in our... Oh, we'll be off. No, actually, I don't know what this is when I made. Where did you say 2-2 or 2-4? 2-4. Yeah, so this should be the runway we're on right now.
Blue Streak 5531. Exit runway when able.
Yeah, so we're just gonna pop over here. There's nobody landing, so... I mean, there's just so many things I want to see in the in-sim career mode. One, being able to do this in free flight, see multiplayer players, because that's what we're in. This is free flight, this is live players, live weather, all that good stuff. It's nice not dealing with, oh, you entered a runway without acknowledging it, even though you're just following whatever the taxiway was, and all, you know, all that kind of crap. Oh, you didn't hold short right, you didn't do this right. It's nice not dealing with it. Gonna be honest.
Turn next taxiway.
So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and taxi our little selves on down the runway, turn around, and just get up into the air. We'll get a couple notches of flaps already going. Oh, it was just one of those, it's a frozen breakfast thing. Bacon, egg, and cheese from Kroger. Delicious. My favorite ones. Because it's nice because it doesn't taste like it's a frozen one. It's just, it tastes really good. Love it.
Blue Streak 5531. Exit runway when able.
And then if this wasn't the airport that the destination was at and you wanted to refuel, you would just end the flight like we did. And it puts all the cargo and passengers at the airport you're at. So once you're refueled, you can just add it back in your plane and keep going, which is another nice thing. Just love being able to do that. Instead of mission failed because you landed somewhere else. Like, okay, whatever.
Blue Streak 5531. Turn next taxiway.
Alright, so... we'll do 10,000 for now. We'll see if we're in the clouds or not. Half bank mode. Oh, I already did all that? Man, look at this. I'm all on top of most of this here. 100% prop RPM, high idle. And let's get up into the air. We already have our 2 notches of flaps going. But just being able to do this and not go into menus and everything every time a mission's over, it's just nice. It's just like, hey, you know what? I'm in the mood to do another one. Don't even have to back out of the sim. Just like load it on up and let's get going. I'm gonna get rid of a notch of flaps there. We got enough lift going with 1. Get our heading matched over here. Autopilot on. Vertical speed, 1,200 feet per minute. It's fantastic. Not too hefty of a climb to do. And we can actually go into nav mode because we're already on our flight plan. Already along. Well, actually, no, we're not. That's fine. I'll leave it off then. We'll just get our turn going ourselves. Oh, that was cool. Very nice. Thunderstorms are so cool now. Alright, keep that turn going. Intercept our magenta line. So we'll already have this set to nav mode, so once we intercept it, we'll hop out of heading and it'll follow our short path, which again, we're only going... Oh, it's a bit, I mean, it's a bit longer than the first flight. It's still only 72 nautical miles, so not too bad. Quite a downpour right here that we're not going into. We're going to be heading this way, to the right. Should have washed off the plane a little bit. Got some bug splatters all over.
Is type Cessna for miles northwest of Bradley, 3200. Request flight following.
CDWN 32, Foxtrot Lima India 1-2 approach. Squawk 0472.
Squawk 0472.
There's where we started and landed.
Foxtrot Lima India 1-2.
CDWN 32, Foxtrot Lima India 1-2. Radar contact 4 miles north of Bradley, 3800. Altimeter 2-9 or 5.
Roger. CDWN 32, Foxtrot Lima India 1-2.
Alright, so right about maybe 10 seconds after crossing the river, we'll be turning left. And then on our way to our final airport of the stream. Let's see, folks, this is why I think doing shorter flights are more entertaining, because you get more action. You get the takeoff and landings going on. You get to go to these other airports and just see some cool things. Instead of 4 hours at 40,000 feet. Yeah. Is that a water park? It is. That's pretty cool. Is that really the parking lot for it? That's pretty weird how there's just this forest in between it. It's nice though. And there it goes. Okay, it was supposed to get thicker, but well. It was supposed to be really dramatic. Cleared up a little bit again. Should be getting our left turn, or left bank here very shortly. It's kind of what I'm waiting for. Oh no, should almost be there now. I mean, it won't be too aggressive of a bank anyways, because we do have half bank mode on. But now would be the perfect time for it. We got a clearing. Oh. Not really sure why we're doing a right turn, but we're eventually going to turn the other way. There we go. What's my co-pilot's name? I have no idea. He just kind of hopped on the plane one day and we never talked about it. Normally I'd go around that, but, you know, may as well enjoy the thunderstorms by going straight through it. And at least we were making some good cash out of these flights as well. So, it's always a plus. 55 nautical miles out. And into the darkness we go. Well, he's just out of luck, Omar. Because that's never happening.
Going to 127.65. CTWN32 Foxtrot Lima India 12. Boston Center. CTWN32 Foxtrot Lima India 12. 9,800.
CTWN32 Foxtrot Lima India 12, Boston Center. Altimeter 29997. Radar contact. Continue. CTWN32 Foxtrot Lima India 12 contact approach on 123.905. Good day.
123.905 for CTWN32 Foxtrot Lima India 12.
Nice. And now I want to be in showcase shot because we're going to be breaking through this cloud pretty soon, I imagine. And by pretty soon, I mean, I think it's just a short gap. And here, also, we probably should start descending. I know we just got to our cruise altitude, but bring that power back. Oh crap, I never did low idle either. I was too busy looking at everything else. Messing up my whole thing here. Oh, there's K-bed. Oh, it's got some rain over it too. Hopefully it's going to be rainy the whole way in, because that'd be nice. Always love having those zero visibility landings.
Blue Streak Flight 188 contact Boston Center on 124.85. Good day.
Well, and we're actually going to be in the clouds since we're descending, so I don't have to do that. Because I was waiting for that, but we won't be breaking through the clouds until we get below them.
Foxtrot Lima India 12. 9,400.
CTWN32 Foxtrot Lima India 12. Bradley approach. Altimeter 299.
I already got 25 hours on this plane. Nice. Oh, crap. I was wanting to see that, and I was too busy looking at the screen. Sorry, we got more clouds. We'll still break through some other ones. I'm going to go with 160 feet above sea level here. 120. Ooh, I'm getting closer. Nice. And what kind of runway situation do we have going on in K-bed? Oh, a couple runways. to get down to at least 1,800 feet. We'll be at 2,000 for now. Going 500 feet per minute. Still nice having the day-night charts. And then what we're going to do is break off of nav mode because I don't want to go directly to it. I'm going to go ahead and turn to the left just a bit, so that way we can be over here. And then knowing my luck, it'll probably be going the other way anyways, so it wouldn't make a difference. Or it'll be just a straight in, but I don't think we're going on 5 or 23. I'm going to guess right here at 11. We'll see if we can get in contact. I doubt it, since there's so much nonsense between us and there. Yep, we'll check that out a little bit later. About to dip below 8,000 feet. But yeah, we're doing much better with our descent this time, starting that earlier. We're not going to go overflying the airport at 10,000 feet. Fruity Rudy. All right. Don't worry, co-pilot, I'm not going to actually call you that. Probably just go with my standard name of Bob, because Bob's always just it's a good go-to name, you know. So we're probably good 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. We're probably about a little under 20 miles out from Kilo Bravo Echo Delta. And unfortunately, it doesn't seem like I'm going to be getting my wish of, because the rain's moving to the northeast of the airport now. Unfortunately. Ever seen that movie, What About Bob? Of course, I've definitely seen that one. No doubt. Why'd you clear up, weather? I wanted a nice rainstorm to land into. I mean, obviously I can make my own, but it's fun having the random chance of it, just depending on whatever the weather's doing in real life. Just love that. It is a classic flow. No doubt. Tight pants pop. What in the world is going on, FMJ? Anyways. Let's see if we can talk to the tower here. Still not in view because of all this nonsense in the way. I mean, honestly, if we don't talk to him anyways, I don't really care. To be completely honest with you, I don't really care if we talk to him or not. once we get just past 30 Mike Alpha, we'll start heading a little bit closer to it. We're still at 6,200 feet, so really no rush to get over there. Just always like double checking to see if any builds are coming out anytime soon. Doesn't look like anything's different. Nope. Yeah, I still think we're relatively close to a public release for this, which is awesome. All right, K-bed. When we're done with this flight, I need to look at why that changed, because that changed recently, the FLI Foxtrot Lima India 12.
Radar contact. Continue.
Need to change it to cow. Alright, K-bed, are you finally in view? There it is.
Hanscom Tower, CDWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India, 1217 miles, west 5,400 to land.
CTWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12, Hanscom Tower. Altimeter 29906. Make left traffic runway 29er.
Fly left traffic runway 29er, CDWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12.
And lo and behold, it's the other side of the airport, folks. Kind of what I was guessing. Alright. So we're gonna just pop over here and go a little bit over, U-turn it, and it will be on final immediately. Easy enough. Probably too far to the right here. We'll go a couple degrees to the left, because I think I see our airport right there. Go ahead and bring back our descent just a tad. The sim in the 172 and Bonanza refused to go VFR for me no matter what I put in the EFB. I am not sure. Because yeah, we're not going to go too far out. We'll kind of avoid that rain So we'll kind of use that as our backstop. We're gonna possibly clip a little bit of rain falling from this cloud here, but everything else is looking pretty clear for us. Looks like a nice area down here to showcase it up a little bit. Have we really been... No, I think I put it down recently. At least I hope so. Wouldn't surprise me if I left that degree of flaps down the whole time. Goodness.
Hanscom Tower, generic November 108 Lima Charlie, frequency change.
Once we get just past the airport, we should get clearance to land, and then that's when we'll just turn around, get on the ground. Oh, get all ready for the landing here. Get serious, folks. We've reached 2,000 feet. Our destination, of course. Any second now. You are clear to land. Tower, I see you. You're right there. Nothing? No. Just clear myself to land then. And I think once we get to this curve in the interstate or whatever this is, we'll break out of autopilot and then fly it on in. Oh, there it is.
Foxtrot Lima India 12, wind 268 at 8, clear to land runway 29er.
Cleared to land, thank you.
Clear to land runway 29er, CTWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12.
One notch of flaps, we'll get the second notch once we are final. Start descending. Hey Raven, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a fantastic Monday. Second notch of flaps are in. Hey, we have some pappy lights here. $500. I'm ready for it. Is that a... God dang, that's a lot of lanes on that highway there. I think it was 4 lanes all the way across.
500. 400. 400. 300. 200.
'Hanscom Tower, generic November 2, tree 8 November, Delta 300 to land.
Generic November 2 Tree 8 November Delta, Hanscom Tower. Altimeter 29905. Fly left traffic runway 29er. CTWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12. Turn next taxiway.
Oh shoot, there's a taxi. I was looking on the left side here. Let's head over here. Just arrived at the cabin to do some work around the place, but that can wait until tomorrow. Nice, Raven, very nice. And thank you. I love landing this thing.
Going to 121.7, CTWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12. Hanscom ground, CTWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12. Request taxi to parking.
CTWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12. Taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Alpha Cross Runway 2 Tree Cross Runway 11 Cross Runway 2 Tree Charlie Delta.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Alpha Cross Runway 2 Tree Cross Runway 11 Cross Runway 2 Tree Charlie Delta, CTWN 32 Foxtrot Lima India 12.
Oh, wrong button. There we go. A little bit more power here. Well, those were some fantastic flights, I think. Was flying a bit, or was fun flying around a bit more in the Northeast. Because honestly, don't really fly here too much. Yeah, we've been to New York a couple times, but anything further northeast than that, like Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and all that, we haven't spent much time at all. Plus, having some rain and thunderstorms to go through was nice. And it helps that this aircraft is just awesome. always get the longest taxis. I swear. I'm gonna make my own parking. I'm gonna ignore what they wanted me to do. Uh-oh, I think there's an airliner coming down the taxiway as well, which is good. I'm gonna go ahead and go this way. Oh, and I see where we're gonna park. There's a little pad over here, it looks like. Oh yeah, that's perfect. And yes, this is a default aircraft, yep. Absolutely. But yeah, if you haven't flown it yet, highly recommend it. One of my favorites in the sim. And yep, Raven, the whole stream was full of missions for Pilops, absolutely. Which you're going to see it here in the next couple seconds once we park this on up. And let me double check to make sure it's in the standard one, because I don't know if it's in the premium deluxe or deluxe, but I'm pretty sure it was a standard. Let's see. Oh no, it's part of the deluxe version of the sim. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I didn't give out bad info. Alright. Another mission completed. Beautiful. Another 8 grand, not bad for a short flight. Oh, didn't mean to do that. What was I gonna look at? Oh, the flight. But yeah, not bad. Over 30,000. For just short flights. I'm happy with that. That'll bring our company up to 353,000, give or take. Very good. And I still think I've made the decision. We're going to just make enough money, and then we're going to grab the PC-12 for our multiplayer company. I think that'll be a huge hit. Be a good way to make some extra money from the company. And yeah, I guess I could always go TBM 930 too, but 1,200 more pounds of cargo and an extra person and further range, so it'll be more money. So yeah, I think that'll be the next purchase that we get for the company. And Raven, it is if you have the deluxe edition of the sim. Hi, how do I get a different HQ? I see people with different ones and I don't know how to change mine. Do you know? What are we talking about? First Man in Command? Great name, by the way. Are you talking about in the in-sim career menu? Or in-sim career? Because you get your headquarters when you first start career. That's how you pick where you want to be. Honestly, the headquarters in the in-sim career mode really makes no difference whatsoever. If I'm going to be honest. It doesn't matter where you start out because you never really go back to it. Or have a reason to go back to it in this sim. I'm hoping that'll change down the road. But yeah, I mean, it really doesn't matter where your headquarters is. Because you can just put planes wherever you want, pretty much. But yeah, I don't think there's a way of really specifically changing it. I don't even know if it tells you where your headquarters is anymore. gonna be honest, I haven't bought a plane in a while. I don't even remember how it works. Because I think you can just pick wherever you want to go. So yeah, I mean, headquarters, it really doesn't matter. I wouldn't be too worried about it. Because, I mean, when you buy a plane... It's just wherever you've flown to and have unlocked on the map, you can pick it, and then that's where it places it. So, again, it's just... I wish the headquarters made more of an impact on the gameplay, but currently it just doesn't matter. You'll never be back there. So, for now, I wouldn't be too worried about it. Maybe down the road, the headquarters will actually have some benefit to it, you know, like where you come back to it, or it's your hub, stuff like that. Because, yeah, you don't have to worry about hangars or space or anything like that. You can just have as many planes as you want without worrying about hangars. The only thing that changes is the bigger the plane... This is just for looks. This doesn't even affect anything. Just once you get a bigger plane, you get a different hangar, and it's just for looks, unfortunately. I'd love to see more stuff get involved, because, yeah, the hangars change, but it's not doing anything different. It's just for visuals. But anyways, there we go. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed another stream of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. This was a blast doing some more Pilops missions, of course. And then, yeah, like we were talking about, hopefully this is release week. I think it is. If not, Monday, Tuesday next week at the latest. Because I feel like this build has been really excellent. It's been very consistent. Performance, I mean, the whole Sim Update 3 is going to be miles ahead of what you're experiencing with Sim Update 2. So, that's that. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will talk to you guys next time. See ya.